Yo, what up, YouTube? I'm Terry. It's been a Marvel TOKON day. I've been watching a lot of, yeah, I've been checking out the Marvel TOKON footage, and I saw DIAPHONE have a new video, so let's check that out. Hey, DIAPHONE, let's go full screen. Uh, Hit K.
What is up, YouTube? I just got back from EVO 2025, largest fighting game tournament convention of the year, and it was great. I got to do a lot of things like Airfield Fury, Hunter x Hunter, play a bunch of new games, and that includes Marvel TOKON. Spoiler alert, I think this game might be the future of fighting games. This is my most highly anticipated game currently. I think it has a ton going for it, and it just oozes style. There's so many things that I like about it, and I want to talk about why. And I got some exclusive footage for you guys too, myself and K7, another really strong top 2 XKO tag, Guilty Gear player, and I think we found some pretty cheap stuff. But I want to first give you my quick impressions. So I think the first thing is that it feels less like a tag.
Should I get a green screen? Nah, I'm not a green screen kind of guy. I like the stuff behind me. It's cool that DIAPHONE uses green screen.
Than other tag fighting games. Now I know that sounds like really weird, right?
I don't even wear headphones. Should I wear headphones? I think my sound's good. Sound quality is all okay. So yeah, I don't need no headphones. Write down in the comments if I should buy headphones or something, or if I should use them. Yeah, let's go.
Reasons for that, right? One, like, let's compare this game to 2XKO. One of the most dominating things about 2XKO is the assist, right? The assists come out very, very fast.
Damn, am I gonna play this game? I probably am. I like Arcane. Arcane's amazing. I'm not a League player. I never played League of Legends. All my friends play it. I never played it. I wish someone would explain to me how to play the game or how to get good at it. But yeah, Arcane's amazing though. Season 1 and Season 2? Damn. Yeah, I'll play it. I wanna play Vi. Vi and Jinx. Yo, Sisterhood?
You have to constantly play around them. Where in this game, the cooldown's not very long, but the assists, like, they have a very noticeable startup, and it's very easy to like play around with them, and it's very easy to like get hit out of your assist. Like, for example, right here, right? Like, this is just a random part in footage. Like, in a game like 2XKO, this tag is very, very fast. It's like instant, and then you can kind of like mix up off of that, and it creates like this scramble situation.
Yo,
here,
Vi
it's
and
like,
the
I
blonde
think they
hair?
intentionally
Alternate color?
dialed down the team like this mechanics so you could focus more on like the 1v1. So shit like this is like way less obnoxious to deal with, and you can, you know, check and that sort of thing.
Imagine being able
hate your ads, man. Let's play out. Okay, let's go back.
The other thing is, then you can kind of like mix up
Yo.
off of that, and it creates like this
Yo, Vi is a blondie? Here's as her alternate color? Damn. That's kinda cool.
scramble situation. Here, it's like, I think they intentionally dialed down the team mechanics so you could focus more on like the 1v1. So shit like this is like way less obnoxious to deal with.
Yeah, we doing,
and you
man.
can, you know, check and that sort of thing, right?
We doing.
The other thing is the characters. When I think of a team game, I think of like Dragon Ball FighterZ, where the way you play the game is mostly the same with every character, right? When you think of the really strong strategies in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you think of super dash into assist, and then you do like a can 50-50 into a mix-up, and then you kill, right? Or if you think of Hunter x Hunter, you do basically call Leori assist, and you do throw, strike, or high-low mix off of that.
Yo, I want a Naruto fighting game by Arxis. 3-on-3? Yo, Team 7? Yo, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura? Yo, that'd be so sick. Actually, I want the Rock Lee, Neji, and Tamari. That'd be a sick team. Yo, 3-on-3, man. That'd be so sick. Yo, Arxis, man, make a Naruto fighting game. Please.
right? Or 2x KO, it's like you do 5L, you do it over in your block string, you call assist, and you do mix up or it's strike throw. Where here, I feel like there's a lot of different mechanics that the characters have, right? Like every character has their own unique action, which for example, Miss Marvel, she stretches her hands out and she has a bunch of different ways to play the game, right? Like she has her lariat moves, she has stretchy moves, she has different ways to call mobility that don't really require assist usage. So it feels more like a 1v1 game where you have to take into account matchups like more frequently. Not that you don't have to in other games, it just feels like the system mechanics are less strong, which lets the gameplay shine through, which I think is really cool because in games like 2xKO, it feels like you're playing the system mechanics, which is also really fun, don't get me wrong, but it's just different strokes for different people, right? The other thing I'll say is this game feels like a combination of Granblue, BB Tag, and Strive. Honestly feels the most similar to me as Granblue. I know that sounds weird, but the control scheme is basically the same, right?
Yo, Granblue is a sick game. I love it. I should play it more.
Have 3 attack buttons, you have a unique attack button, and then you have like a skill button, right? And that's the same exact control scheme as Granblue. So in my head, this actually made a lot of sense. It felt very intuitive to me to like pick up the controls because I was familiar with Granblue, right? In the terms of BB Tag, the auto combos feel exactly the same. How you play neutral is similar to BB Tag, except the assists are not as strong, right? So one of the prevailing strategies in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle is you do a button plus assist. And the idea is that if you
BB Tag, I should buy that game and try it out.
The assist before you do the button, then it won't use up a tag meter, right? Which is this green meter up here. And if you don't use up the tag meter, it means you have it for other actions. So it's really important to conserve that tag meter, right? If you do button to tag, it uses up your assist meter just like Hiss, right? And while it's really good for extending pressure, those assist meters seem really, really valuable. So you can like counter, get the opponent off of you, or extend combos and that sort of thing, right? And especially in this game where you only start with 1 tag meter, I feel like managing your assist meter is very, very important, right? Because you can accidentally like commit to an unsafe block string. Like the block strings in this game don't feel very good, right? So for example, like this block string right here, it's like a Granblue block string, right? Where you basically do like attack, 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 special. But the specials are minus in this game. So this was actually a punish here on the special. So having that tag meter to like extend block strings feels very, very important compared to like something like BB Tag where a lot of characters have better ways to extend block strings and like do solo mix up, for example, right? Guilty Gear, I feel like it feels less like, I mean, obviously the wall break system is really cool. I like this wall break system better because actually, for example, here, you couldn't really see it, but this is the end of the stage. So if this guy were to get a knockdown, and you'll probably actually see it a little later in this match, if you get a knockdown on the left side of the stage, you get a wall slump. So you actually, we'll probably see it here. So you actually get to keep the corner. He could have continued the combo more, and then you could do really cool mix-up, right? Which makes it feel like screen positioning's a lot more important because there's a true corner in the game where you can like call your assist and get some really, really fucked up mix-up. So it's like most of the time there's not fucked up mix-up, but if the stars align.
Yo, DIAPHONE, man, cool down the swearing. I'm trying to go PG here. I need those AdSense dollars. Yo, censorship? No, I was kidding. You can swear all he wants. I'm trying to get out of that habit. I need those sponsorships.
And if the conditions align, which they do pretty often, then yeah, you're gonna have some really cool mix-ups. So I really like this. Jump plus assist feels really weak. So in BB Tag, that's a really prevailing strategy. But in this game, if you're ever in the air and you call assist, you always get an aerial assist that doesn't hit the ground. And so it's actually pretty smart design that like it's actually harder to skip neutral in this game than other games, which I think is a pretty interesting idea. It forces you to like be really tactical of how you spend your assist meter, right? The other thing is like most combo enders, as you can see, like this game is clearly designed not to have like Oki. Like so for example, like anytime you do an auto combo.
No Oki Zeme? Damn, that's whack. No Oki? No Kazeme?
it ends in this like mid-screen knockdown. Anytime you do super, ends in a mid-screen knockdown. Anytime you get him to the corner, it breaks the wall. You don't get Oki, which I think is intentional because they don't want to see like crazy mix like you see in other tag games, which again, that's why it's part of the reason it feels less like a tag game and more like a 1v1. Now, the only last thing is this quick counter. I think we saw it a little bit earlier. Is this? I think this thing's actually a scrub killer. It reminds me a lot of like Raging Strike in in Granblue, where you can just like do it, and if the opponents, it feels really good at a low level because they can just break it, but at a high level, people are going to be really good at breaking out, and I don't think you're going to see it that much. But yeah, anyways, let's take a look at the footage. So obviously, one of the things is we couldn't record we couldn't record direct feed. Only like a few Illuminati members had that. I'm not part of the Illuminati yet, so like, share, and subscribe. Help me get part of the Illuminati.
Yeah, DIAPHONE doesn't have an Infinity Stone. That's why he's not Illuminati. So yeah.
Yeah, this is me in K7. You can see I'm on the left here. One of the things you notice it's really interesting about the dev footage is
Talking about the Marvel Illuminati, Doctor Strange, and all those guys.
I don't feel like they weren't abusing some of the mechanics, right? One of the things that I think is very abusable in this game, oh, you fucked up the hit confirm, is that assists have a really, really low cooldown.
Ah, the storm?
Like if you protect your assist, you can just call assist, and you can call multiple assists, and yeah, that's just a punish on the whiff button. Also, I tried like every character. I feel like every character's really fun. I like Storm the most because it seemed like she had so many things to do. For example, you have the wind meter with Storm, and you can like float up, float down. This is cool as shit. This is one of the things I was abusing. The way it works in this game is a little different than maybe tag. Because if you do attack and it whiffs, you can't call assist. You can only call assist on hit or block, which means that like it's kind of hard to like prevent whiffs, which is cool because it feels less scrubby. What I did here, gunshot. The gunshot hits, I call Storm assist, I tag into Storm, and that way I get a full combo of Storm.
Oh, that's
Again,
cool.
I don't know the combo specifically. Oh yeah, this is the wall slump I was talking about, right?
Wall
and
splat?
then you get fucked up assist. I tried doing Oki. One of the things that is really weird about this game is that because your characters constantly swap in and out, because you want to active tag a lot. I think at a low level, you're not going to active tag much because like you don't really need to. But when you active tag, your characters swap positions, and it's really easy to forget like what characters in which position and what assist you need. And so like keeping track of the assists is really funny. Oh yeah, this is the 100-meter super. 100-meter supers seem really strong. We didn't use too many EX because the supers just felt like they did so much damage, but I'm guessing oh yeah, this game also has auto super, so I tried the auto super anti-air, but he backdashed and baited it. But just like Granblue, you have auto supers. And yeah, obviously we're still fucking up a bit, but you see the basic structure is like you land the button and then you do assist, or you do neutral assist and you get pressure based on it, right? How's the Brave counter mechanic feel? It feels scrubby. It felt really good, but like obviously it uses assist meter, and I think if we were better, we'd counter it. But I think people need to play more. Star-Lord seems really good. The thing about Star-Lord is he has this shield right here, and the shield has this projectile, so this beats other fireballs. So it's really hard to like outzone Star-Lord.
Oh, that's
this is the thing I abuse the Storm. Hard to like outzone Star-Lord.
Yeah, that's cool.
It has this projectile, so this beats
Earthbender, Star-Lord. That is so sick, man.
fireballs. So it's really hard to like outzone Star-Lord.
Like barricades himself with his Earth abilities.
This is the thing I abuse the Storm. So the idea with Storm is you throw this wind cyclone here, and then you use the wind meter down at the bottom. You push the wind cyclone, and then it goes, and then you can like follow behind it. I kind of screwed it up, but you get the idea. Yeah, I think it's really it's hard to tell. The Storm EX that I tried was the EX Cyclone. I didn't seem that good to me. But I think obviously as we get better at the game, we're gonna figure out like what the optimal meter usage is. Usually if it's like Granblue, it's a combination of the both, right? Because in Granblue, the way it works is like your ult skills use a little bit of meter, and then your supers use the full meter. And it's kind of like that in this game. And it turns out like you generally want to use both. And I think that's how it's gonna be in this game. We're both new to the game, so we don't know like when to use it. The movement felt good. It felt like Guilty Gear movement, really. I think it's if you like movement in Guilty.
Yo, literally, for TOKON, I think dash is this button L1. Guilty Gear's R2. They should go back and put dash in R2 just to make it for, so I don't have to like mess my mind up. As the default setting should be R2 does air dash. Yeah, do that, Arxis.
I think you'll like moving in this game. Is how it feels generally. Although there's more like segmented dashes. Like for example, Doom has like the Slayer dash, right? So like different characters have different movements. This one is cheap. Miss Marvel's like jump U. That shit seems really good. You do jump U, call assist, jump U. There's probably like things that let you pop up and combo after it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. What I think it would be a really dominating strategy. You just call neutral assist and then you do a move. So this example is like I call assist and then I immediately jump with Miss Marvel. As opposed to like other games where you jump and then call assist, you have to like preload a little bit, which makes it riskier. It's still really good to do. Yeah, that assist seems really good. Not all assists are made equal in this game, by the way. So I'm really curious about how team synergy will work because like I feel like, for example, like there's certain assists like that. That fucking bomb assist seems so good. The other interesting thing to note is that the assist on the 4th slot, so the way it works is, right, you only have 2 characters to start with, and then you get a 3rd, and then you get a 4th. Generally, the 4th assist seemed like the strongest. The character in the 4th assist, like no matter what character it was, seemed to have like the best assist. I guess I do that on purpose, so like as you get better at as you level up, I guess you could say in the game, you get stronger and stronger. Yeah.
The assault assist.
Tag and the EX.
Star-Lord.
Yeah, I guess what will probably happen is I'm guessing at like higher level you probably want to go for Oki enders. Like you see that EX like was like more of an Oki ender than like the auto combo. I was just doing auto combos because I'm a fucking scrub and we only play for an hour and I wanted to cook K7. You can't blame me, right? Yeah, there is gray health actually. I don't know when it occurs, but it happened once and it was a shit ton of gray health. But I feel like regardless, like unlike 2xKO, where I feel like 2xKO you're incentivized to like switch a character very frequently. This game I didn't feel like I was incentivized to switch my character that frequently, if that makes sense. I think it's okay that I'm not incentivized because you still have incentive, right? Because you could do a move plus assist and then like tag out, and there's still benefit to constantly switching. And it's just not as good because like you're not regenerating gray health, but it's still gonna be good. And I think it'll set. Oh yeah, Star-Lord is this little flip move. It's kind of scrubby, right? You could 2H it on reaction, but cool little pressure reset. Yeah, that's what I mean. The tagging is definitely like you could play this game without tagging at all and still be pretty good compared to like 2xKO, where I feel, or like any other tag game I've played where that's really hard. Oh yeah, this counter, yeah, this shit is fucking scrubby. I'm pretty sure at high level, like people are countering this shit like all day. But I guess we'll have to figure out.
Yo, if you can watch a team sport, you can play. You can watch and play TOKON. It's only 4 out of 4. Football is 11 on 11. Basketball is 5 on 5. I didn't know how many people play on football. Soccer's 11 by 11. Or football. I don't know. Football European style name, 11 by 11. Yeah. Winning 11, man. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Can you continue comboing after smashing down the opponent from very high? I'm pretty sure. I for whatever, so some characters in this game. Oh yeah, me trying to go for fucked up Oki. I was trying to make up on the spot. The thing is, like, some characters like Cap, like you can do like 2H launch, but like other characters, the 2H will whiff, and I wasn't sure how to get it. I didn't really fuck with the 2H because it seemed like every time I tried to go for the launcher, it would just whiff. Like for example, in like
bouncing the shield
Hunter, almost every character can do
Captain
like
America,
button
so
into launcher and it'll combo. But in this game, and even like Ultimate Marvel, that would work. But in this game, it didn't feel like that. Oh yeah, Storm had a float, and I still don't know how to use the float. But the float felt really good. Like you could do it for like mix-ups and shit.
That's cool. Storm?
Oh yeah, this move seemed really good too. This is like an armored dash.
Goddess?
And so like yeah, this uses one of your assist meters, but it seems like just like it kind of feels like almost like a DP in neutral. But the amount of like damage and initiative you get off of it, and you get to like get out of some really bullshit situations. I think we're gonna see that move a lot. Like, cause there's certain things you can just react to with like an armor move, and every character has that, right? And it wall breaks, which means you get resources back and that sort of thing. How do you get the green bar back? It just regenerates normally. This is I think this is their level 100.
Oh, Storm?
I mean, or 100 meter super. So characters have 50 meter and 100 meter super. Oh, that conversion is crazy. Yeah, the grabs dash forward. The way it is in BB tag is like you can react to dash forward and then tech throw, because the dash forward animation is different than like a normal dash forward. Oh my god, look how quickly I got all my assists here in this match. By the way, people are like, oh, you know, your resources are locked. This took what, 10 seconds for me to get like all my resources. I'm doing stun dipper, wall bounces. I was trying to do stun dipper assists, but yeah, this is what I was trying to do the whole time. And then stun dipper assist, bounces, and then I have Miss Marvel, right? And now I have all my characters.
Yo, that's hype.
Yeah, Star-Lord's every character is cool, man. I really don't know who I'm gonna like play in the open beta. Oh yeah, this is crazy, bro. I just made this shit up on the spot. Look, so what I did was I called this. I used the wind. I blew it forward, and then I blew the wind again. I moved it up and it anti-aired, and then I comboed off of it. Every character in general feels like they have a lot of depth. Like the thing about Captain America reminds me of Ronaldo from Fatal Fury, because you can like kick the shield and you can like do a lot of cool stuff with like how the shield bounces. Like Iron Man obviously has like several different moves. You have fly and shit. Storm has the wind mechanic. Every character felt like they had a lot of depth. If I could say probably the easiest character felt like Miss Marvel, because you're just brawling around to throw in normals. So if you want a scrub killer, it's probably that character. Maybe Doctor Doom too, because you just have a dash and you have a projectile reflect. Oh yeah, this Iron Man move is fucking cheap. Like Iron Man's like legitimately a zoner. Like you just do this and then you can act after it. You can dash forward. Like I'm just spamming the shit out of this Iron Man move.
Yeah,
but then you have like characters like Doctor Doom that can just, yeah, keep you out. I don't think there's faultless defense in this game. Defense, how do I put it? There's not very many defensive mechanics other than that, like the EX armor move, and then which I think is legit, but it's risky. I think this is a game where you gotta fucking block. But the mix-ups aren't like super scary after a 5L. At least we haven't found any that like, it felt more.
So that corner combo by Star-Lord.
Other than that, like the EX armor move, and then which I think is legit, but it's risky. I think this is a game where you gotta fucking block. But the mix-ups aren't like super scary after a 5L. At least we haven't found any that like, it felt more like strike throw, but the throw is pretty weak. Kind of like Granblue. It felt like you're blocking like Granblue mix. Like this is in itself is kind of fake, right? Like, yes, I got mixed up, but it's because I didn't know this was a thing. Because like the assist distracted me. But this is like an attack where this goes up and then that's just an overhead. Like that's just me not reacting. I could have easily reacted to that, right? No, there's no push block. There's the fucking counter, and then there's the armor move. And he throws out a lot of recovery too. He tried to like wake up throw. I think I tried the alt skill here, but it just whiffs. And then I countered, but then he punched me. That's crazy. All right, anything cool else that we can talk about here? All right, did I cook him here? Supers for the win, yeah. K7, shouts to K7, that's the homie. Let me cook him on stream. He'll get his run back in the closed beta, I'm sure. Any questions? Chat, any questions? Why do we zoom in on Storm's Pit?
I hate your dumb ads. I don't see that ad. Ad break. Oh, it's me chatting for a little bit, and another ad break. Oh man. Yo, let me get those ad dollars, my friend. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright. We back.
Man, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, I won't reveal for his safety who the cameraman was. Chip damage, there's chip damage, but you can't die from chip, I'm pretty sure. It's like Granblue. Actually, it's not like Granblue. I don't know for sure how the chip works, but there is chip damage. Is the game slow? Do you think Granblue is slow? It felt like a Strive Granblue kind of.
Look at his OBS system. What is this OBS? I'm using OBS, but what's his version? Oh, that's cool. I don't know, it's different. Oh, he's on a PC. I don't know. That's kind of cool.
It feels slower than 2x KO. It feels slower than Impact. Let's put it that way. It's slower than a typical tag fighter is what I'm trying to say. You think the game is going to be mix up heavy? I think it will be, but you need the right conditions. You need at least one assist to do a good mix up. Like there's characters with command grabs, but like you have to use the assist to get in, and then it's strike throw with command grab, but then there's obviously fuzzy jump. So like it's not like if you're expecting like fucked up mix like DBZ, I don't think you'll get as fucked up mix. Is the game noob friendly? I think it's gonna be the most noob friendly team game. I know that sounds weird because it's 4v4, but the reason I think it's more noob, maybe 2xk will be more noob friendly. Okay, so I think the thing that makes a team game noob friendly is can you play it learning only one character. 2xko has a fuse that lets you play as just one character, and you have teammates. I think that helps. But at the same time, Marvel TOKON, you can play just one character on point, and you can be much more viable, if that makes sense.
That's a lie. Yo, 2xko has no motion inputs. The game's gonna be hella easy to play. For the scrubs.
So I'm not sure which game's more noob friendly, but they're definitely more noob friendly than say like Hunter x Hunter or DBZ. Do you think it'll be multiplayer? I do think it'll be multiplayer, but we'll see. That's something I predicted a while ago, but I didn't ask the devs or anything about it. Any characters I wanted? I want Magneto, bro. I want someone with an actual tri-dash and like sick movement. Other than that, I have to look at the roster. More waifus. Is this changing when you tag in and out? Did you like it? It's hard to get used to, but I think it's good from a depth level perspective. Yes. There's motion and no, the motion inputs are done correctly. The way it works is like Grand Blue, where it's like there's benefit to doing the motion input, but you also want to do the easy inputs because they're quicker, right? So you have to choose between the two. So at high level, you know, the best players are going to do motion inputs some of the time, right? I think that's how it should be. Do I have any criticism? I have an inkling that I'm worried that...
Yo, I think change the animation a little bit. For motion input, you should maybe see like a slight animation change or like a color. Like a character should flash a different color. I don't know. Just to be able to tell visually that you can see that guy's motion inputter or shortcut inputter. Yeah.
The gameplay cycles will get a little bit repetitive because you reset to neutral all the time. Assists come back really quickly. So it's like, to me, I'm probably gonna have a couple sequences where I reset to neutral, I call assist, and I do the same thing, right? I could see that being like a very frequent gameplay loop, but we'll see. I don't know. I haven't played the game enough. All right, anyways, game looks sick. Beta, please sign up. I actually have to sign up too. I don't know if I'll get Illuminati access. I didn't even get Illuminati access to like get direct capture, so I might be begging stream chat for a fucking closed beta code. So make sure you guys sign up and hook your boy up. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.
Yo, thank you, DIAPHONE. That was great commentary. Yo, so that was awesome. Some new information, some new combos. I saw some new stuff. Man, the game's gonna be sick. So yeah, thanks again, DIAPHONE, for the cool commentary, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm Terry. Bye, YouTube.